Hi guys, it's your girl. This is my son, of course. I just wanted to show you guys my stash and have a little talk about coupons and how things work on starting a supply. Sorry, my son's trying to press on the screen. So I'm going to turn this around and show you my stockpile and the reason why I've started one. Sorry, I thought my husband came upstairs. As you can see, he likes to take the stockpile down. Put it back, son. Up here, please. So this is like my miscellaneous basket down here of like pens and like the Clear Eyes. I don't know if you guys know, but as a penny shopper, those paid out a while back. And then I keep all of my toiletry items down here underneath this table. And then my stack of paper towels I receive. Yes, there are mismatch, of course. And then my fabric softeners, I don't keep a whole lot because we don't go through a whole lot of those, but I do get them when I have a coupon for them. And then my feminine products, yes, there are some bladder pads there, but those are for somebody in our household, which we do use them as a feminine product because they do work either way. Tampons and pads as well, separated of course. Then these were 20 cents. They were clearanced out. And then, of course, you know where these come from. These are the items from the Dollar Tree. And the coupons work for those, so I have a stack of those. And then these are from Family Dollar. I have two. They were originally $2 at Family Dollar, but I got them for $1. And then I have these little baskets, which are full of items. I have 4 of them. This one is razors. This one is toothpaste and some toothbrushes. This one is like makeup remover wipes, makeup, and little tiny things of lotion that I always keep. And then this one is my feminine product liner thing, where I keep all like the liners that I've gotten on clearance or I've got super cheap. Now I also keep stuff like this in here because this is a feminine product bin. This is where I keep all my pain meds for that. So that way I have it all in one place and for anybody to come up and use in my household. Now we're going to start with the next thing. Okay, son, let me have the receipt. Thank you. So we have these. I have them separated in order. Put it back, son. Put it back. Thank you. I have it separated in order. These are the feminine shaving creams. I ran out of room, so I have some over here because I have a lot. These are the men's shaving creams. I just got these for $1.62 at the CVS that I have in town. For some reason, they were on clearance, and I bought the last 2 that were in my store. Yes, I said the last 2 because it was a great deal. That's an expensive brand of shaving cream, especially from Neutrogena. The guy at the register said he bought one when he found out they were on clearance, so I decided to just buy the last 2. Excuse me. I did not have a coupon for them, but I bought them because I needed them. This is Snuggle in Wash Scent Booster, since this is Gain and Downy. I always have these in lavender because it's a big thing in our household. On to the next thing. Set that down, son. Set it down. It's not good for your feet. He's trying to take my crate. I have a crate to sit on and stand on in here, and he likes it. May I show my viewers what's on top shelf, and then I'll let you have the crate? Let me show them up here real quick. Watch your feet. Okay, so up here I have my Febreze. I have 2 rows of this. I'll show you in the top in just a second. This is all my Lysol products. Feminine body wash, shampoo for females, conditioner for females, men's body wash, lotion, Gain, and then Tides over there. Now this is the crazy part. This shelf goes all the way back. So I have like a whole shelf load of these items. And then let me just show you these real quick. Now behind this is my liquid. And then 2 liquid Tides and 2 Snuggles. And then all of my dryer sheets from Snuggle, Gain, and Downy. Alright, let me have this. Go ahead. Take it out of here. So this is my couponing closet, as you can see. It's literally like half the closet. So I literally keep a lot of things in here. There's still plenty of room to add things, but let's get into this. So this top shelf is my vitamins that I've gotten, my Miralax for my son, my Johnson's baby wash, my Tide, my Neutrogena. There's some other makeup products back there that I don't really have. Band-Aids, I got those on clearance. Tylenol for my son. Women's deodorant, of course there's a men's right here. Men's deodorant because my husband loves Old Spice. And then men's body wash. I know there's also men's up here for him to use in between these Old Spice, because Old Spice is really pricey. There you are. Okay. And then I've got Dawn dish soap foam, which I have 50 cents off these. These are normally like $2.65 or $2.85 at Dollar General. Then there's Dial, and then soft soap. This was actually 89 cents at Meijer's. I missed the sale and only found one of these left, and I had a 50-cent off coupon. So it made it like 49 cents for me because it was like 89, something like that, or 39 cents. And I took that deal off the bat, and I was like, oh goodness, that's really good. This was 25 cents at the dollar store because Dollar General had that 25-cent sale. This was on clearance at Meijer's as well. And then the Eucerin bar I got really, really cheap. Then I have Ajax and Gain. Now that is one thing we don't always use in our household, but I got them pretty cheap, so I decided to keep them in case we need them in between. Then I got all of these on a spend 20, get 5 at CVS. Not all of them, just the little ones you see here. I use those as a filler item, and I really, really need Dawn in the house. The Fabuloso I did a good deal on. It was either $1 or 50 cents at the Family Dollar. I always need this for my floors because we go through it a lot. The Lysol was 50 cents. I got it from the dollar store. And then all of these, the big ones you see, I got at Dollar General. It was like spend 12, get or spend 10, get $2 off in Lysol. So I did that, and then I had 50 cents off each, which made it $2.50 more off, which made them all $5.50 for all 5. The little ones you see I got at the Dollar Tree for 50 cents off, which made them basically $1 for 2 or 50 cents each. Alright. So that is my stockpile. I will always be stockpiling just in case we need it, because our household goes through a lot. You'll see that a lot of couponers build up a stockpile because that is something they do for their household, so they don't have to run out all the time and get things. It is not a bad thing to stockpile, but it gets pretty bad when you overload on things that you don't need. And a lot of that happens with new couponers and people trying to coupon and not realizing that they don't need things. Just because it's free doesn't mean you should get it. So as you can see, the razors I always get pretty cheap or free, and so with the toothpaste as well. I never get toothpaste unless it's free. So he's climbing things, sorry. But like I said, that's just one thing I happen to get, and that is my advice. If you don't need it, don't get it. Sorry, he's playing with my hand soap. Get down, sir. No, sir. No, sir. So that's my advice to you. Like, that's one thing I don't do, is get things I don't need. I have before in the past. I won't say I didn't make that mistake, because I have in the past. And I have gotten things I've never needed and I still don't use, but I have them. I've actually donated that stuff and given it away to other people who do need it. I feel like this world needs a lot more than just somebody who can coupon for stuff for free and just have it. Especially if it's been sitting here for a while, I end up giving it away or donating it or letting somebody else just have it, because if I've gotten it for free, I know they're not going to want to do anything with paying for it. And there's so many people out there that need help and that can't access the stuff and resources I do. So my advice is, if you're couponing, make sure it's for stuff that you like absolutely need for your house. And even if it's not and you know you can get it for free, do that and donate it. Like, that does help out the community, and it does help those who need it and who can't go out and get it themselves. I know it sounds crazy, but people don't realize just because somebody can go and be homeless and they are able to get a job doesn't mean that they're also able to get that job right away. Like, that stuff's not easy, and it's not easy being homeless either. Like, homeless people tend to have the worst time getting a hold of feminine products and things they need, like basic necessities. And there are a lot of ignorant people out there that say, well, they can go and get a job and they can go and do what they need to do to get things. It's not that easy coming from the bottom. Coming from the bottom starts with the person that helps you. So if you're that person that's able to give them the opportunity and the time and the resources to build themselves up and to make themselves better, that's one thing. But if you're being the hater that's literally telling them, oh, well, they can do it, and not putting any effort in to help them or to try, that's just not ethically right. So off with that rant. But if you guys haven't done the Fetch rewards or Ibotta deals, you need to. That really gives you points back and opportunities to get money and cash back for things. I know I don't do Ibotta a lot. I always talk about Fetch, but this is Ibotta. So you could scan your receipt for Ibotta, and then the item, certain items, because sometimes it just takes your word on it. But I just scanned my Kroger's receipt and scanned the spray Old Spice deodorant. So it's going to give me $2 for that, and I think I only paid like $2 or $3 for it. So I'm basically, paying nothing for it because I had a coupon. So stuff like that is super duper easy and super duper simple. It's part of your day because it's a receipt. And once you're done scanning it with both of those apps, you could just shred the receipt or toss it. You don't need it after that. You just have to do the receipt. I'm trying to think of what else. But this is really good advice. So if you're like new at couponing, because I know when I first started, like I said, I was getting things I didn't need and overstocking on things. Like I think I had more laundry detergent than anything until I learned to kind of go from laundry detergent to like paper products to lotions to other things we need in the household. And my husband just kept saying, like, it's enough, you need to stop, like you need to back up a little bit, relax on the coupon ethics of it and see what else we need in the house. And I was like, okay. So I took a step back. There's a lot of times where I go to a lot of stores and they're familiar with me being there, and then I'll disappear for a few weeks and I'll come back and they're like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And I'm just like, yeah, I kind of had to take a break for a minute, because sometimes you do have to walk away. And sometimes, like, I'm subscribed to like lots of other YouTube videos and channels like OCC Gang and Greg That Dude, like I said, and Couponing with Thor. So when I see their videos, it gets me excited, and then I want to go and coupon and make a video for you guys. And then I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, I'm already jumping in the loop to do something that I don't even need to go and do. Like, I don't need that stuff. So that's why I'm trying to like educate you guys and show you, like, it's more than just going to coupon for the fun of it. It's not like something that's fun per se, because it is hard to do, and it's hard to take the time out there to go and do those things and to be like, okay, this is what I need, this is the coupons I have, let me make a list. Like, it's not easy to make that list and break it down, but the best thing to do is write a list out and write the coupons out of what you have, digital or paper, and then make sure everything's going to come out to a T before taxes. So that way when you get up to register and say, hey, I calculated this out, it's going to be $28 before tax at the end of my total before coupons, and then by the end of my coupons it should be around $14 or $13, and then add tax to that. I just want to make sure it hits right. I just want to make sure everything looks right. And a lot of the times cashiers understand. They know that you've done that, and then they're like, okay, well, I'll help you out. They've also seen other couponers in there, and they know what they're looking for. So, and a lot of the times you get them where they're just like, oh my goodness, I hate coupons. So there's two different ways to handle that. The first one, if you have like the good cashier that's like, okay, let's get this done, let's see, and let's make sure you save your money. Those are the ones that are ready. Those are the ones that are really nice. And a good way to keep cashiers like that is avoid number 2. Don't avoid the cashier that's like that, but avoid number 2. Number 2 is when you see a cashier that says, oh, I hate coupons. It's either one, because they've had so many couponers in that day that it's overflow and ridiculous, and it's not ridiculous on your part. It's just that they're just stressed. They're overwhelmed with the coupons. Or they've just had very bad experiences where they've had a coupon fraud and it falls back on them. So you just want to avoid being rude and being unkind and misusing your coupons and making sure everything falls right. Make sure you have everything lined up for that cashier so they will not be like that. Make sure everything is organized and neat and defined, and then you explain everything to them before they hit total, and then you're like, oh, I have coupons, because that's going to make them upset. That's what gets them really ticked off, and that's where you don't want to be at, and that's why you don't want that cashier. So you want to make sure you have all your coupons out, and you want to be like, okay, I have these coupons. And if you're OCD about it and you want them to hit total before you add your coupons, let them know. Don't be afraid to say, hey, I'm gonna need you to hit total for these instant savings to come off, and then I'm gonna hand you my coupons afterwards if you can go back for me, if that's okay. I just want to make sure that's all right with you, because I have coupons and I know you guys don't like hitting total beforehand. But this is how the instant savings comes off from my experience. So I just want to make sure they come off right. And I just want to make sure that we're both on the same line of subject here so we can get through this. And then that's when they're nicer to you. That's when they're like, okay, I understand. Like, I get it. Because as a couponer, it's stressful on your end, but sometimes you don't see the other half. So, like, when you get to the store, because I know I go to the store late at night because I am always at work and I go in late at night. And then next thing I know, I don't know what their days have been like. So I come in and they're already stressed out because they've already seen couponers. Like, especially on Saturdays at Dollar General, that is the worst day to go in couponing, especially at the end of the day, because the cashiers are worn out. Like, I think one thing Dollar General could do better is put the 5 off 25 like Family Dollar does all throughout the week. That way it's not just a backlash line of everybody coming in Saturday, because when I come in, I know my cashiers are really upset. Sorry, I thought my husband was in here. So that's just some tips and pointers as a couponer. I will say it's not easy. It's definitely not fun having to go through and do all of the things that we have to go through. Like, I know a lot of the time when I have a plan and I come to the store and it's like 8 o'clock at night, because it's not my fault, I work, and I have to come in on a Saturday when I work. And when I come in, half the things that I wanted to get are gone because other couponers have either gotten to it or people just shop throughout the day. And it's not the cashier's fault. It's not anyone's fault. But it's just that it kind of sucks sometimes. But that's just the way it falls out. There's not really much I could do about it. But it's replanning and rethinking in an instant. And being able to put a cart together and get a line and a system rung out. No, sir. Get out of here. Oh, no, you don't. But, yeah, it's just that system. If you guys like these tips, let me know in the comments. If you have anything that I missed from me jumping around and stuff. Sorry, my son is 2. He's, like, overexcited. He's trying to get in here and play with soaps, and that's not going to happen. But, if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. Hit that notification bell. It says that 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. So please subscribe to my channel. And like I said, hit that like button. Thanks, guys.